everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today, as you can tell by the title, we are going to be making our chocolate chip banana bread. Noah absolutely loves this recipe. He would just eat it morning, noon and night if I let him. I make this every so often for my husband and my son when I've got some bananas that are just past their best really. And instead of throwing them in the bin, I pop them into this recipe. So if you would like to know how to make a lovely chocolate chip banana bread, I will leave the recipe linked in the description box below if you would like to make one for yourself. And without further ado, let's bake. So Noah has decided he wants to come and help. So we're going to talk you through the ingredients. So first off, you're going to need 200 grams of all-purpose flour or plain flour, 200 grams of caster sugar, 100 grams of dark chocolate chips. You can use whatever chocolate chips you like, we just prefer the dark ones, but you could use milk, you could use white, or you could just leave them out altogether. Also going to need 50 grams of butter. We use like a soft spread, so we're going to add that in. So half a teaspoon of baking powder, a teaspoon of bicarb of soda, 1 egg, 3 ripe bananas. A loaf tin here that I've lined with some baking paper, but you can use any tin, you could use a round tin, we just prefer to use the loaf tin. And Noah's putting his fingers all over the chocolate chips. Good job we've got clean hands, isn't it? I use these measuring spoons, but you can just use a teaspoon, and I'm also using my cake mixer. You can do this with a normal electric whisk, or you can do it by hand, whichever you prefer. I just prefer using this because I have it. So first things first, you want to preheat your oven to about 180, put that on there. About 180 degrees or gas mark 4. Ready to bake?
Yes.
Okay, so can you remember what we add in first? What do we do first?
I wonder what we do.
Do we maybe peel the bananas? Yeah. Okay, let's start off with this. So we're going to put the bananas in, yeah? Can you break it up into little pieces for me? Our bananas in this bowl, haven't we? And now what we're going to do? No, we're going to mash the bananas. Yeah, so we're going to mash all of these bananas until they're nice and squishy and soft.
And then we put all of the other stuff in.
Let's mash these bananas.
After we've finished, then we put it in the oven in there. Do you like that?
Yeah, that's it. Okay, so after your bananas look a little something like this, you add the sugar. So can you pour all of that sugar into the bowl for me? Good job, well done. Okay, so we've added our sugar to our mashed bananas. I'm just going to take a wooden spoon, give this a quick stir, and then this will start breaking down the bananas. Okay, you have a go now. Okay, so your mixture should start to look a little something like this. So the bananas will start to break down, it'll go nice and soft and a bit more wet. Next, we're going to add the egg. Do you want to stir as I add the egg?
Yeah.
And we're just going to give that a mix. Is mixed in, and we're going to add our butter. You can put that in.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. So the butter's in, and we're just going to mix that around as well. Okay, so the next part is the flour. So we're just going to add a little bit at a time. So add a small amount, give it a stir, another small amount, give it a stir until you've got all the flour in. Of the flour going in and being mixed around now. So this is when we're going to add our baking powder and our bicarb of soda. At this stage it will start to become really, really thick, more like a batter. And so we're just going to scrape down these sides and get all this combined, and then we'll move on to the next step.
And then we've only got these left, and then we've got this here, and then we're going to put it in.
I'm going to add the chocolate chips next, and then I'm going to pop it on the stand mixer, and then I'm going to leave it for a good few minutes whisking away so everything can combine. Now I was going to tip all of these in for me. Good job.
Can I give it a stir?
Yeah, you give it a quick stir. So it looks a little something like this at the moment. I'm going to pop this on the stand mixer and let it whisk away for roughly a couple of minutes, 2 to 3 minutes. That's whisked away for a couple of minutes, and all nicely combined. I'm just going to scrape down the edges, give it a quick whisk by hand, and then we're going to pop it in our tin. Okay, so the banana bread has been in the oven for around 50 minutes. I did check on it after 40 minutes just to see how brown it was getting on the top, and it was perfectly fine, so I just left it in for the last 10 minutes, and this is what it looks like. It's nice and spongy and soft. It's lovely. So I'm going to let this cool down because it has literally just come out of the oven. I'll let it cool down, and then I'll lift it out of the tin and let it cool down completely, and it's ready to eat. That's our banana bread recipe. If you would like to bake one for yourself, I will leave the recipe below in the description box. Please do like this video if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to hit subscribe and turn on the notification bell as well so you can be notified next time I upload a video. Head on over to my Instagram as well, because I do post on there daily lots of other baking ideas and meals and things that we have, and also just our general day-to-day life whilst we're stuck in this lockdown. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you guys next time, won't we? Bye guys. Is that fun? Do you like cooking banana bread? Yeah. Can't wait to eat it. You're going to try some?
Where's that?
He's at work.
Oh, me.
We love baking together, don't we? Yeah, we have so much fun. He loves being my little helper. What are we going to make today?
I don't know.
Banana bread!